Hey, what's going on, guys? Brock back with another video review, and today I'm taking a look at the NECA Friday the 13th, the final chapter, Jason Voorhees. Now, you guys saw my review of the Part 3 Jason, and some of you know that I am a Friday the 13th fan. I love Jason Voorhees, and I just think the Friday the 13th movies are some of the best cult movies ever. I think they're awesome. They're really good. And, Jason's the shit, man. He's the best slasher, arguably the best slasher in film ever. I was a fan of the final chapter. I did like, in order of favorite Friday the 13th, I'm going to say number 5 in order from my favorite to, the least. I'm going to say Part 7, The New Blood. Part 6, Jason Lives. Part 3, the final chapter, and believe it or not, the original. Well, then again, the original is great, before Jason, it was still really good. Packaging, we've got the Friday the 13th logo at the top there. We've got Jason in the plastic bubble here as weapons. At the bottom here, we got a hockey mask. And then we got a picture of the poster from the final chapter, which is a pretty iconic picture. A lot of merchandise of, Friday the 13th will show this particular image, hockey mask with a knife through it. And the final chapter is a lot of people's favorites as well, which also has one of the best Jason designs ever. Now, granted, this is a sequel, a direct sequel to the third one, and it's, only a day later. Due to different makeup effects artists, Jason's shirt changed, his physique changed a little bit. Mask is definitely noticeably different. But, yeah, but it was for the best. He actually looks better like this. On the back here, we got the same, screaming girl that was on the Part 3 Jason package. And we might actually get this, depending if they release more Jason. Sadly, we don't have a Part 5 Jason here. No Roy. Just, the Part 4 figure with, different poses. And then the read-up is, after his revival in a hospital morgue, the hockey mask murderer fixes his vengeful attention on the Jarvis family and a group of carefree teenagers. Young Tommy Jarvis is aficionado of horror films with a special talent for masks and makeup effects. Has the diabolical Jason finally met his match? Please tell me you've seen at least one Friday the 13th movie. If there's one I can recommend right now, it's the final chapter. Arguably the best one of the series. But that's packaging aside. I'll take a break, stop the video here, get them opened up, and then, after that, we'll take a better look at final chapter Jason, guys. Alright, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And here we have Jason out of the packaging. And holy crap, talk about one of the best Jason figures ever. I kid you not. The likeness to the Part 4 Jason is amazing. The detail on this guy is fantastic. You got nice dark olive colored collar shirt that he has. Nice wrinkle detail, nice wash of the olive green and much darker green on top of it. Very, very nice. The pants, nice dirty beige color, as well as the shoes are a nice dark brown. One of the cool things that I noticed is they reused the legs and the overall torso from the Part 3 Jason. I'll bring him over here in just a minute so we could do a comparison. But it looks like they sculpted new hands. Well, arms are probably recycled too, but a new head as well. And the head is awesome. One of the cool things I will say though, I do have extra lighting on, so you can see his eyes. You can see one eye looking one way and the other eye's like kind of all messed up. Normal lighting, the Part 3 Jason, you could see his eyes, but they've done something here where normal lighting, it's just hollow and black. Very nice. So if you put him off to the side here, yeah, you can't really see it. It's just too bright. But however, the detail on the mask is awesome. You see the crack. The crack is nicely detailed. You got that gash going into his head. very nice. Got the faded design on the top there. Got all these scratches. Very nice detail on the mask. We'll take the mask off. You have to be very, 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 very careful when you take it off. You can't just rip it off because you're probably going to break the mask. His head sculpted in a way where the mask straps just kind of sit, so you kind of have to like force it. Well, not force it, but you have to gently work your way to get it off, which I'll do right now. Yeah, like jiggle it around a little bit, you know, fiddle with it a bit, and almost there. It's kind of a bitch, I know. Almost, and there we go. And I think that's gorgeous. Well, we won't say gorgeous. Gorgeous would be giving this guy a compliment, and he really doesn't really deserve a compliment, nor is he gorgeous. However, this is a sick head sculpt. The likeness is spot on, especially the way the mouth is designed. I like the dry blood he has. Look at that gash. Look at that gash. That is just morbid, man. But the face is awesome. That is just really, really nice. I also want to point out the hands are really freaking good. This is like artwork for action figures, man. I kid you not. We'll get this mask back on, though. And the mask actually is a lot easier to get on than it is to take off of him. So you just put that right back. And voila. He comes with 2 accessories. He comes with his trusty machete, which is a clean machete. It isn't, doesn't have blood or anything. And it is nicely detailed. And he also comes with a knife. The blood on the knife isn't perfect. I mean, it could be a little better, but it's still nice. It's a nice knife. I mean, it's a lot better than the blood that, you know, Mezco put on their weapons. You know, that kind of look like ketchup or like grape or cranberry juice or something. But it's still pretty nice, and it's a cool accessory so they could put with them. It's your pick, but I recommend the machete. Articulation, his head's on a ball joint. He gets left and right, side to side, all full range of movement there. Arms are on a pin socket. They fully rotate. They go in and out. He rotates at the elbow. He bends at the elbow. Rotation in the wrist. Wrist can also go in and out. He's got a rotation in the waist. Legs go forward. They go back. They go in and out. He's got a bend in the knee. And he's got pivot in the foot. So large range of articulation. Like I said in my Jason Part 3 review, the direction NECA is going with these figures, like I said, we saw that with the RoboCop. The direction these guys are taking is phenomenal, and I cannot wait to see other incarnations of Jason come out that I've been waiting, you know, to get that amount of articulation in. I missed my chance with Mezco with the Jason Goes to Hell, the Part 6 Jason, you know, and those are expensive figures. But seeing what NECA's doing and to see figures like that coming out, oh man, I cannot tell you how excited I am. And this is why I say I think NECA is doing it right. You see, I've got the Friday the 13th Part 3D Jason and the final chapter, and it's so cool. I like how they reuse some pieces, some molds, you know, the legs and the arms, or the torso, but they're still different sculpts. The shirt's different on both figures. It's so cool that they're actually, like, you know, instead of being lazy, they made it look like it's from the movie. And that is really cool. I really like what these guys are doing. This is definitely the better, like, the figure I like more. But this is great. They're both great adaptations of Jason. Nice freaking figures. But this is a must-have for any Jason Voorhees fan. $15. You cannot go wrong, guys. And this is NECA. NECA has learned from their mistakes in the past, and this is what we're getting. Friday the 13th, the final chapter by NECA, Jason Voorhees, I'm going to give a perfect 10 to. Arguably the best Jason figure ever. I still like my Cult Classics Part 7, even though it's a pre-post figure, even though it doesn't really move much, even though it's practically a statue. It might be my favorite, but honestly, I gotta say, this might be my favorite. The right amount of articulation and a great Jason design from one of the best Friday the 13th movies ever. NECA's Friday the 13th final chapter, Jason Voorhees, guys. NECA, please bring out more. Bring out Roy. Bring out part 6. Bring out part 7. I cannot wait to see what we get next. But yeah, there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoy the review. Please be sure to like the video, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Like I said, I highly recommend him. Highly recommend it. If you're a Jason Voorhees fan, this is a must-have. Alright, guys. Peace out.